The world was white. Cold pressed upon him, a new and strange sensation. He felt his body, two round mounds of packed snow, one atop the other. Two coal eyes stared out at the world, taking in the wonder of a bright, crisp winter day. He was alive, or at least it felt like being alive. A carrot nose, slightly askew, twitched as the frigid air tickled him. Twigs poking out from his sides like spindly arms felt the bite of the wind. Children laughed in the distance, their joyful cries like music to his newly formed ears. He tried to turn his head to see the source of the merry sounds, but his body remained fixed. Disappointment, sharp and sudden, pierced through him. He wanted to move, to join the children in their games. They seemed to be having such fun. A sigh like the whisper of the wind through bare trees escaped his frosty lips. He was trapped, a prisoner of ice in a world that sparkled and danced around him. The sun, a giant ball of fire in the sky, cast its warm gaze upon him. He felt a strange pull towards it, a longing deep within his core. It emanated a comforting heat so different from the biting cold that surrounded him. How he wished to bask in its golden rays, to feel its warmth melt away the icy grip of winter. As day gave way to night, the moon, a silver disk in the inky expanse, took the sun's place. It was beautiful, serene and calming, yet it did little to quell the yearning that burned within him. He envied the moon its ability to drift across the sky, a silent observer to the world below. He longed to break free from his earthly tether, to dance beneath the stars alongside the moon. But his snowy feet remained rooted to the spot. His only solace was the constant view, the ever-changing panorama of the sky. The sun, the moon, the clouds, they were his companions, his link to a world he could only dream of experiencing. A gruff bark startled him from his musings. A large, shaggy dog with eyes that held the wisdom of many winters stood before him. It sniffed at him curiously, its tail wagging slowly. "You're the new one," the dog rumbled, his voice deep and reassuring. "Yes," the snowman whispered, surprised to find he could speak. "I have so many questions. Why am I here? Why can't I move like the children or shine like the sun?" The dog chuckled, a low rumble in his chest. "The sun is not meant to move, little one. It is the center of our world, a source of life and warmth. But it is not alive, not in the way you or I are," he continued. "You, my friend, are a creature of winter. You are made of snow and ice, just like the world around you. You are a part of its beauty, its magic." From his spot in the yard, he could see into the warm glow of the house. A fire crackled merrily in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. He imagined the warmth, the comforting heat that emanated from it. How he wished to be closer, to feel its warmth envelop him, even if it meant his end. He had learned from the old dog that his time was fleeting. Winter would eventually give way to spring, and with it his time would come to an end. The thought filled him with a bittersweet sadness, a longing for something he could never have. As the days grew longer and the sun's rays grew stronger, he felt himself shrinking, melting away. Yet there was no fear, only acceptance. He had lived, he had felt, he had loved. And as the last vestiges of his icy form dissolved into the earth, he did so with a smile, content with the knowledge that he had experienced the magic of winter, brief and beautiful as it was.